YouTube, what's up? Wrong. Back with another video, man. I want to share my opinion on today's news and more so talk about exclusives. And so I know you guys heard the news today about Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC, which was a PlayStation exclusive banger, I might add. That's going over to PC. There has been rumblings, about and just people talking. There's just like this huge movement of people just talking about exclusives should be no more. Exclusives is anti-consumer and all kinds of BS like that. Now let's be real, man. Exclusive is what drives competition. Period. Without exclusives, there's no competition. And I think that you get the best. You get the most premium of efforts when you deal with exclusive content, no matter what the case may be, because exclusives give you a reason to buy their stuff. It gives them a reason. So yeah, I'm the whole idea, the whole exclusive narrative is what annoys the shit out of me, more so than the Horizon Zero Dawn thing. That's just what it is. Companies gonna do what they do, man. And I can't knock them. If there's a way to make more money, then so be it. I'm not knocking them. If people gonna support, stuff, then go right ahead. That's on the people. But at the end of the day, don't diminish the value of exclusives, man. Don't do that, man. Because I feel like when you do that, you don't really mean it. You're just doing it because Xbox, for the most part, got their games going over to PC and Nintendo and other places. You know what I mean? And they're like the biggest, pushers of this whole exclusive going over to other platforms and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're the biggest, supporters of exclusives going everywhere. Put it like that. They're the biggest supporters of exclusives going everywhere. Where they wasn't screaming at 7th generation, midway through the 8th generation. They wasn't screaming at the minute Xbox decided to put their games over to PC. Xbox fans was going nuts, man. Going nuts. Mad as hell. Pissed. Now all of a sudden, it's okay for exclusives to go everywhere. So I feel like this, man. Forget it. No one should have exclusives anymore. That's how I feel. I feel like PlayStation games should go over to Xbox as well. And I feel like Xbox games, exclusive games, should go over to PlayStation. Out of all my years of gaming, man, and I've been gaming for over 30 years, man, I've never seen no garbage crap like this, man. And I'm not talking about Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people diminishing the value of exclusives. How people just don't want exclusives anymore. I grew up in an era where exclusives mattered, man. I remember a time where Sega had no choice but to create their own exclusives because Nintendo had locks on third-party gaming makers, gaming platforms or whatever. Not platforms, but they had their lock on gaming publishers, man. They bullied gaming publishers for years. So Sega was like, okay, well, we're gonna just create our own games. And Sega came with banger after banger after banger. And the funny thing about it is, especially after when the Super Nintendo came, you had Sega with the weaker platform. And the sound, the graphics, the everything just could not match Nintendo's. No way, no shape, no nothing. Nintendo had them beat on everything. But Sega had the exclusive games that you wanted to go play. Like Eternal Champion, Streets of Rage. Man, I mean, countless others, man. Afterburner. I mean, you name it. The Michael Jackson Moonwalker game. I mean, they just had so many exclusives that they made themselves for their gaming platform, man. And it was necessary. And it was great. And if we wanted those systems, We bought them. It was never no, I want Sega to make their games put on Nintendo and all. It was none of that. And nobody bitched or complained. I never heard nobody bitch or complain about it. People went over to buy their games, man. They went over to, if you had a Super Nintendo, you wanted a Sega Genesis. If you had a Sega Genesis, you wanted a Super Nintendo. It was never no, their games should go on each other platform and all that. But now we live in this kumbaya BS, where it's just, everybody should have it. You know what I mean? And you know what's funny? The same people who cry about this shouldn't be any exclusives and all of this crap, 9 times out of 10, they don't want socialism. But that's essentially what it is. And I know I might be exaggerating a bit when I get into, using the term socialism, but that's basically what it is. You know what I mean? When we didn't have no money, guess what? We figured out a way to come up with the money to get what we wanted. That's what we did. If we wanted it, we figured out a way to get it. Now all of a sudden, don't nobody want to spend money and all of this crap, man, because exclusives is anti-consumer and all this, which is a narrative that is forced and driven by someone or something. And it's not nothing that anybody actually believed themselves. They don't believe that. They just want to push a narrative because either their Xbox is getting their asses kicked in the console war, or PC gamers, they don't want to have to buy a console, for one reason or another. Regardless of the fact it doesn't make sense. Put it like that. It just don't make sense, man. But that's my rant, man. I just want to talk about this whole thing. And people want to you can't get mad at people for their games. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got some that's over here just legit mad because Horizon Zero Dawn is going over to PC because of the platform, because they love Sony and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But even then, you can't get mad at them. They being honest and raw with their feelings. You know what I mean? You can't knock them. I mean, ridiculous, maybe you can call them that. And that's fine. You know what I mean? But because everybody got their different passions. But I respect the fact that they being honest and being raw and real with the fact that they don't want it because of their reasons, than to be fake and talk about stuff like all console games shouldn't have exclusives and all of this crap. I think that's just a bunch of baloney, man. It's a bunch of baloney. Seriously. I'm trying to keep it clean, because I can get beside myself, but I'm just saying. Death to exclusives. I feel like PlayStation should put their games on Xbox. Xbox should put their games on Nintendo and PlayStation, and PlayStation should put their games on Nintendo and Xbox and PC and all of this shit. Let's just get our kumbaya on. Let's just do that. Let's just get our kumbaya on, and let's just be happy and hold hands and love each other on the gaming space. I'm exaggerating with the whole holding hands and stuff, but as far as the whole put all your games on all the platforms, why not? At this point, why not? Put all your games on all of the platforms. You know what I mean? Death to exclusives, like I said, man, it's garbage, man. Forget it. You know what I mean? And let's see how great these games turn out to be when devs know that they're gonna put their games on this because it's just gonna sell, or whatever the case may be. They already half-assing this shit already. These devs are, a lot of the times. Shit, don't give these publishers more reason, cut corners and all that stuff just to come out with a game, market you a game and set your expectations up so high. And then when you finally get the game, the quality is bad, the writing, the graphics, everything else is just bad. Come on, because that's what it is. And that if there is no reason to drive up sales, because we know that the games is going to be out there, people just going to buy them. Guess what you think is going to happen, man? At the end of the day, what you think is going to happen? Quality is going to suffer. Quality is going to suffer, man. Period, point blank. But anyways, I just wanted to put my opinion out there, man. Put my thoughts and feelings about the whole situation. And let you know that I am concerned. I am concerned. I am a console gamer, and this just spells doom for consoles, in my opinion. Unless they just gonna come out with the whole VCR DVD player approach and just come out with some random company, a Magnavox player, come out and it'll run PlayStation games and Xbox games, something like that. Then I might be okay, even though Magnavox is a trash brand. But I mean, we might see a Samsung gaming console that'll run all the games. That'll run PlayStation, Nintendo. Well, Nintendo, they gonna lock shit up. They ain't letting they shit go. But PlayStation and Xbox, they'll run PlayStation and Xbox games, and it'll be running on a Samsung game system. That's what's gonna end up happening, shit. Because I think Sony's done. Personally, I think they're done, and I think Xbox done after this generation. That's just my thoughts on it. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, man. This is wrong. I'm just coming up sharing my thoughts on the whole situation. And let me know what y'all think, man. If you like the video, If you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm going to keep it raw and real, bro. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you how I feel and what I think. And you tell me what you think and feel. And let's dialogue, man. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Just be real about yours is all I'm saying. Again, man, this is wrong. And I'm gone.
You've unlocked a new district.